My name is Zeilingold. I'm with First Meridian Mortgage, and I'm here today to talk about the importance of a good credit score. Let me start with telling you Lisa's story. Lisa came to my office January 5th. She was devastated. She and her mother had just been denied for a mortgage from a major institutional lender. She didn't know why, but it was because her credit score had fallen below 640. And she told me when she started with the other lender in August, before they lost her paperwork 3 times, that she had a 680 credit score. And she just didn't know what to do. She had already moved into the house because her lease was up in the Bronx, where she was from, in October, and she had no place to go. And since the house was empty, the seller said, "Move in, we're going to close any day." She had a commitment. So she moved into the property, and now suddenly she got denied. Was her down payment in jeopardy? Would she have to move out of her new house? I went over her credit score very carefully, and I saw that there was a couple things that could have been fixed. For example, her credit cards were maxed out, which means that if, let's say, she had a $1,000 line available on her credit, she owed $1,000. But the most glaring one was an overdue payment to Best Buy for $26 that showed currently not paid. When I went over this with Lisa, Lisa told me, "I paid Best Buy. That happened when I made the move. I just didn't get the bill." So I told her, call Best Buy, get a letter from Best Buy showing me that it's paid and the balance currently is 0. Pay down 1 or 2 of your credit cards below the 50% level, and then bring me proof that you did this, and I will work to get your credit score changed. She did that. Within 2 days I had the paperwork that I needed. I used a technique called a rapid rescore, which means I sent this information to the credit bureaus directly, and within 3 business days they rescored Lisa's credit, and her credit was 653. Lisa was thrilled. So was I. So was the realtor. We closed on the mortgage 3 weeks later. Credit scoring is a very, very, very key today, because in Lisa's case, she wouldn't have gotten a loan. But there are other situations where 1 point on your credit can mean thousands and thousands of dollars in extra additional interest cost over the life of the loan, or additional cost at the closing. Now, it costs us enough to close on mortgages today. In Rockland County, where I am, it can cost upwards of $20,000 to do a closing. Why do you have to pay $21,000 or $22,000? Because your credit score wasn't 1 point higher or lower. So the message I want to give in this today is that it's key to check your credit early on in the process, because this gives you time to see your credit report carefully and see if there's anything that it can be fixed, like Lisa, anything that can be changed. And then when it's time for you to finally buy a house, your credit score will be the highest it possibly can be, and therefore you can get the best rate you possibly can get at that time, and you'll get the lowest closing costs available to you.